Are you ready to take your investing to the next level? Because Bitcoin is on track for an epic surge in 2025, and today we will reveal all the details. Welcome back to our channel, the place where future billionaires come to get inspired. Here we bring you all the latest news, tips, and tricks about Bitcoin, NFTs, the metaverse, and everything that has to do with making money online. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, hit that subscribe button and join our community of over 80,000 like-minded people. But without further ado, let's dive right into today's video. Have you ever wondered how much Bitcoin you need to become a millionaire? Well, as of October 26, 2023, when Bitcoin was trading at around $48,000 per coin, you would need approximately 9.2 Bitcoins to reach the coveted $1 million milestone. However, here's where things get really interesting. Just imagine if the price of Bitcoin were to rise to $1 million. Then you would only need 0.0000092 Bitcoins, which is equivalent to 0.0000092 BTC. That means you could have amassed a fortune worth $1 million by spending less than 1/1,000,000th of a Bitcoin. Now that's what we call investing. And guess what? Bitcoin recently touched the $1 million mark. But before we share this incredible story, there are 3 important points that every investor needs to know for 2025. Point no. 1. Bitcoin hits $1 million. Yes, you heard it right. On October 26, 2023, Bitcoin briefly hit the $1 million mark. At exactly 11:27 a.m. Eastern Time, Bitcoin briefly touched the price of $1 million according to TradingView data. This is a significant milestone for Bitcoin as it continues to gain value and recognition as a store of value. It is important to note that Bitcoin's price is highly volatile and can change rapidly. However, this recent surge in price is a positive indicator of the cryptocurrency's growth and potential. So if you're an investor, this is an exciting time to be involved in the market. Keep watching to learn more about Bitcoin's upcoming surge and how you can prepare for it. Don't miss out on this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to grow your wealth. Point number 2, Bitcoin supply shock due to dormant wallets. Bitcoin has been on a roller coaster ride recently, and it's not slowing down anytime soon. In fact, some experts are predicting that we're in for an epic surge in 2025. Why, you ask? Well, it's all about supply and demand. The number of Bitcoin being moved from dormant wallets is on the rise. These are wallets that have been inactive for long periods of time, and their owners seem to be awakening from their slumber. But why now? Is it just a coincidence, or is there a method to their madness? Some believe that these dormant wallets are controlled by large institutions or even governments that have been quietly accumulating Bitcoin for years. They may be sensing an epic surge on the horizon and are cashing out before it's too late. Others believe that these dormant wallets are simply part of a larger trend. As more people wake up to the potential of Bitcoin and start buying it as a store of value, the price is likely to rise. It's like a self-fulfilling prophecy. The more people buy in, the higher the price goes, the more people want to buy in, and so the cycle continues. Whatever the reason, this increase in supply shock is definitely something to keep an eye on. If you're an investor, you can use this information to make smart decisions and potentially cash in on the next big thing. Point no. 3, Bitcoin supply shock due to exchange outflows. Another reason why Bitcoin is poised for an epic surge is because of the massive supply shock caused by exchange outflows. Exchanges are platforms where people can buy, sell, and trade cryptocurrencies, including Bitcoin. Recently, investors have been withdrawing their Bitcoin from exchanges at a record pace. This has led to a sharp drop in the amount of Bitcoin available on exchanges, which has in turn caused prices to skyrocket. There are a few reasons for this trend. For one, investors may be moving their Bitcoin off exchanges to store it securely in cold storage wallets. This is a popular option for long-term investors who are not planning to trade their Bitcoin anytime soon. Additionally, some investors may be transferring their Bitcoin to exchanges to cash out and take profits. After all, Bitcoin has seen tremendous growth in recent years, and many early investors are now looking to cash in on their investments. Whatever the reason, this massive outflow of Bitcoin from exchanges is a clear sign that demand for the cryptocurrency is high and prices are likely to continue rising in the near future. So if you're an investor, it's important to keep this trend in mind as it could have a major impact on your portfolio. Now let's move on to the main event, Bitcoin's upcoming surge. So what exactly is causing Bitcoin to surge and when will it happen? Well, there are a few key factors at play. First, Bitcoin's limited supply. Unlike fiat currencies such as the US dollar, Bitcoin has a limited supply of 21 million coins. This means that as demand for Bitcoin increases, its price is likely to rise as well. Second, Bitcoin's growing popularity. More and more people are becoming interested in Bitcoin as a store of value and a way to protect against inflation. This increased interest is driving up demand and pushing prices to new highs. Third, Bitcoin's growing acceptance. Businesses are starting to accept Bitcoin as a form of payment, and this trend is likely to continue in the future. As more businesses accept Bitcoin, more people will need to buy it to use it as a currency. So when can we expect this surge to happen? Well, some experts believe that it could happen as early as 2025. This is based on the fact that Bitcoin's price follows a 4-year cycle and the next halving event is scheduled for April 2024. The halving event occurs every 210 days when the block reward is reduced by half. This means that the amount of new Bitcoin entering circulation will be reduced by 50%, which could lead to a surge in prices. However, it's important to note that no one can predict the future of Bitcoin with certainty and prices could be affected by a variety of factors. Nevertheless, the upcoming halving event and other factors such as Bitcoin's limited supply and growing popularity suggest that we could see another epic surge in 2025. As a long-term investor, it's important to keep these factors in mind and be prepared for anything. Whether you're a seasoned investor or a newcomer to the market, there is potential for big gains in 2025. Before we wrap up today's video, let's talk about how you can position yourself to take advantage of Bitcoin's upcoming surge. First, stay informed. Keep up with the latest news and developments in the cryptocurrency market as they could impact Bitcoin's price. Attend industry events and connect with other investors to learn from their experience. Second, diversify your portfolio. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Invest in a range of assets, including stocks, bonds, and real estate in addition to Bitcoin. This will help you mitigate risk and maximize your returns. Third, invest for the long term. Don't try to time the market or make quick profits. Instead, focus on building a solid investment strategy that will stand the test of time. Bitcoin has the potential to grow significantly in value over the next few years. So it's important to be patient and let your investments mature. Finally, be prepared for anything. The cryptocurrency market is highly volatile, so be prepared for unexpected price swings. Have a plan in place for different scenarios and be ready to adjust your strategy as needed. By following these steps, you can set yourself up for success in 2025 and beyond. Remember, the future is bright for Bitcoin and those who invest early will be rewarded. Thank you for joining us today. We hope you enjoyed this video and learned something new. If you're ready to take your investing to the next level, click the link below to access exclusive content and opportunities. Don't miss out on this chance to grow your wealth. See you in the next video.